aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to AKA Geeks. This is Real News. I'm your host Sean. Let's do things a little differently today. I want to start off with the trailer section because there were some trailers this week that just blew my mind. Alright, first trailer I'm going to start with is the Power Rangers trailer. Like I said before, I'm not calling it that other name that they want you to call it, but Power Rangers trailer. This trailer is awesome, man. It's kind of still has that feeling that you got from the first trailer that was the teaser that led up to right when they're becoming the Power Rangers, and it had that Chronicle type of feel. That I like that feeling, and it still contains some of that, but it also added in some of the weird stuff that you're gonna get, of course, with Alpha 5 and Zordon. And you also got to hear Zordon's voice, Bryan Cranston, and Bill Hader as Alpha 5. And so you got that addition of that little craziness to it, which was pretty cool. I like it. It's like an even flow still. There's definitely two different sides to this trailer. I wonder how they're gonna blend that in the film. We still got to find out when we see the film. I'm happy that they showed some martial arts, but not too much. I'm definitely happy they showed some martial arts. I don't know what the names are of the Rangers, if they're keeping it traditional with the names with Billy, Jason, Zach, Trini, Kimberly. With the colors. I don't know if the color, because it seems like they're slightly different, because the guy who's the Black Ranger is an Asian dude and the Black Ranger is somebody else, so I don't know the names. I gotta look that up on IMDb. The guy who plays Red Ranger, Jason, he actually looks like Billy's doppelganger from the original series. So I love that they're showing this martial arts. The part of this trailer, it was just building up that made me just blew my mind. They started showing the Zords. I was getting happy. I was like, yeah, they're not showing you too much. They're not lingering. They're giving you wide shots so you can actually see them at the same time. But then they show the Megazord coming up, and I swear, I don't know. I'm really psyched for this movie, but watching the Megazord come up for that brief couple seconds, I got goosebumps, and I was just like, oh my god. I was like a kid again. I really, really, truly hope this movie turns out to be at least a decent movie, a good movie. If it's not the best movie of all time, I don't care. I just want it to be a good movie. Don't give me something that's like plot holes galore, terrible acting, bad dialogue. I want this, please, so badly, I want this to be a good movie. Okay, enough with Power Rangers. Now on to the second trailer that really, just blew my mind this week as well. The first trailer of this movie, Logan. First trailer was amazing. This trailer, awesome as well. I've heard some other people say that there's a scene in this trailer with the comic books that really throws it off, and other than that, that doesn't fit. I thought it was really cool. I was talking about this with my friend Rick, and he was saying, how did you feel about that? And I said, you know what? Thinking about it now, I think it's okay to have those comic books, because this is in the future. What they stated, I think it's 2024. So in this film, it's 2024. A lot of stuff has happened, and they've been in the public eye, so it's kind of, to me, it seems normal that there would be something like the comic books. The song used in this trailer, Way Down We Go, by a group called Kaleo. They're an Icelandic band. Never heard of it. I thought it fit this trailer amazingly. It definitely sets, again, an awesome tone with this trailer. And in the trailer, you have some violence, you have some acting that looks like some legit, down emotions in the heart, the deepness of your heart, emotion, pulling that all out and letting it out there on the screen. And I just loved it. The action looks amazing. The little girl kicking some ass as X-23. I'm gonna call her X-23 until they say otherwise. And I mean, she has the X-23 two claws. But yeah, so she's just kicking ass in this trailer as well. And then they start showing the stuff where it's more action in the forest. And you see Wolverine he dives, he hits the guy, and he's standing right there with his claws in him, and then the girl jumps off of his back, off of his shoulder, and then dies. Oh my god, this trailer was awesome. I don't know if this was better than the first one. The first one was amazing. This was definitely right up there with it. These two trailers made my week for movies. Honestly, these two trailers just made my week. Everything else I'm gonna talk about next is just, icing on the cake. But these two trailers this week blew my mind. Blew my mind. Let me know what you guys think down below. All right, guys, now onto the news segment this week. I never really brought this part in. Usually I just start off with it. All right, Lucasfilm made a statement to answer a lot of questions going out there regarding Carrie Fisher and her death and the character she played, Princess Leia. They said in this statement that they have no plans to recreate Princess Leia with CGI in Star Wars Episode 9. This could mean a lot of different things. First off, does this mean that they're going to kill her off? Are they going to change the story and have to do that? To me, it sounds like that's what they would have to do. They'd have to do something with the storyline to kill her off, and probably, I mean, it would have to be in the crawl, or you'd have to do something like off screen with her getting into a ship and then the ship exploding. I don't know how they would do that, but they would probably have to change the story and somehow kill her character off. They can also recast the character, which in my mind, that's the easiest way to go. It's understandable that some people are going to yell at their screen if they're watching this right now and they're like, no, she's priceless, you can never do that. You know what, you can. Sometimes it is necessary to do things like that. We just have to get over ourselves. For the movie, for the franchise to carry on, if her role was supposed to be that important as they said she was, something like this might have to happen. We have to get over ourselves and accept the fact that she's no longer with us. And to make the movie go on and hopefully make it as good as they can possibly make it, some things are gonna have to be done to make that happen. And this might be one of them. I don't know what's going to happen at this point, but it is definitely interesting that they would come out here to try to tell us, us fans, and all the fans out there, that they do respect Carrie Fisher's character, Carrie Fisher's image, and they are not going to try to do something with CGI. They already got a lot of backlash because of Tarkin and her in Rogue One. I'm going to be honest with you, I think people are just jumping the gun on that stuff because it looks amazing. And I think people are doing that whole thing kind of like in video games. Oh, well, I could tell this one runs 10 frames faster than that one. You know, I think it's kind of that thing where it's somebody trying to feel a superiority over something else, because I think it looked amazing. I think these images of the CGI are almost at that uncanny valley, almost there. They're not completely there, but they look damn good, and it doesn't distract you from the movie. It does not distract me. I think let's be honest with each other, with ourselves, and accept that some things are going to have to be made. Concessions are going to have to be made, whether it's killing her off, casting somebody else as her. All right, so if you haven't heard, Jake Gyllenhaal has a production company, and the next movie that they are going to be working on is the Division movie. He will be starring alongside Jessica Chastain in that movie. Now, it's been announced that a director has been chosen for this one, a writer-director actually, Stephen Gahan. This is really good news. He doesn't have a tremendous amount of directing experience, but what he has directed so far has been pretty good. And what he's written has been really good as well. He's written some Oscar-winning work. Just an example, the biggest one I know of, Traffic. He wrote that. So I actually like this because if he's writing it and directing it, he kind of knows where he's going with what he's writing and what he wants to see, what he visualizes and what's happening. I think that this movie can work because this, out of all the video games that you have, this is the one that you can have the base like setting of the video game world, but go like very far away from that, stay in that world, but not have to be stuck and tied to all the characters or happenings in that game. You could still use what happens in the game with the virus being spread on Black Friday. You could still use that and put it in the post-apocalyptic setting and go from there with different characters and build those characters and build a story, build relationships. I think you could do that. I think that this has the propensity to be an awesome, awesome movie. If they decide to make a movie and not just a recreation in live action form of the video game. Alright guys, so last bit of news relating back to Logan. There's been a lot of rumors, and I even spoke about one about Deadpool shooting a scene for Logan. And I don't think it's going to happen, but recently this week a picture was taken and posted to both Hugh Jackman's Instagram as well as Ryan Reynolds' Instagram. In the picture it's Logan, Pierce Brosnan, and Ryan Reynolds, and both Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds posted this picture to their Instagrams, hashtagging, I think it was Logan Bond Deadpool, and things of that nature. They did the monkey see, hear, and speak thing, and so it's an interesting picture. Is it on the nose? I don't know. Does this mean that, because Logan's done filming, it comes out in 2 months, you know, less than 2 months, a month and a half. Could this mean that they're confirming that scene? I don't know. I still think the tone of Logan after the second trailer is too, it's solidified. I don't think Deadpool could be in there. Some people have been saying maybe this is confirming that Hugh Jackman is going to be in Deadpool 2, and that maybe Pierce Brosnan is Cable. I don't know. As I said last week, I hope Cable gets a faithful telling of his origins, which is what they want to do. So I hope that Cable gets that. Pierce Brosnan, he's a great actor. He has some definite attributes that would be interesting as Cable, but I don't know. Also, it could be just mean that, you know, because they were at Fox when this picture happened, they could have all just been meeting with Fox people and they all decided to take a picture together. Maybe Pierce Brosnan's doing a movie for Fox and it has nothing to do with the other ones. I don't know. It's super interesting and the rumors are flying. And I want to know what you guys think about this one too. What are your guys' thoughts on these rumors? Alright guys, so now on to the in-theater segment this week. The top movie that I want to see this week is Split. I really want to see this one. It's M. Night Shyamalan. He's coming back. He started with A Visit. Now he's got this one. He's trying to get back to his point where he's making quality movies, and so far so good. This one is starring James McAvoy, not as Professor X, of course, but he does have his head shaved, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm hearing really good things that he does an amazing job in this film, and some people are even going as far that saying that he did such a good job that this movie coming out in January will hurt his chances at being mentioned when it comes Oscar time. So that's really good news that he did that such a great job. I'm looking forward to this film. The other film, I heard it's enjoyable, but more people than others have said it's what it is, what you see in the trailer, which is what I think it is, and what I think it is, it looks like trash. So I don't know if I'm too excited about this one. It's triple X. If you're gonna go watch this one, just take your popcorn, shut your mind off, and just take whatever they show you. Don't try to you know, break down the movie. Just try to enjoy the action. And the last film that's coming out this week is, I guess, a bit of a thinker. It is The Founder. It's starring Michael Keaton. It's kind of like McDonald's version of, the Facebook movie? I forgot what it was called, with Andrew Garfield. But I have also heard very good things about this film. It was a small release in December, enough to get it in the mentions for Oscar time, because you have to release in certain amount of theaters in certain cities, I think New York and Los Angeles, before December's over, before a certain date, to get in the running for Oscar season. And now it's doing its wide release. So I'm actually very interested in this one to see what kind of happened behind the scenes with McDonald's. Apparently there is a pretty awesome story there from what I've read, and so I'm looking forward to it. So I'm happy that movies are picking up a little bit this week. I look forward to more coming out in the near future, like in February, and in March there's 2 movies that I'm really looking forward to. Alright guys, so remember to check out AKA Geeks in all our social media platforms. Remember to like, share, subscribe with us, and check out the podcast, weekly podcast on iTunes, Spreaker, Google Play. For this video, you guys, we're done for today. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation about all the topics I covered today, specifically the 2 trailers at the top of the show, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
AKA Geeks.